Welcome to the Kirpattyville Elite Black Friday Scrimmage 2024. For the third time in 3 years, this Kirpattyville Elite team is going to have an inter-squad scrimmage. I'm Corey Moore. I'm here to break down the game with you all today. I'm wearing a Kirpattyville Pink jersey because for the first time in 2 years, KVE Pink is going to be back on the court, taking on KVE White after last year's City Connect jerseys were debuted at the Black Friday Scrimmage. This year, KVE Pink is back with a vengeance, and it looks like they have a new look as well, because for the first time in Black Friday Scrimmage history, this is going to be a half-court game, 3v3 basketball, reminiscent of the first spring scrimmage 2 years ago at this point. So it's going to be a completely new look here. KVE Pink is going to be represented by the team of Brennan Kirkpatrick, who has won the MVP once before on KVE White, and he won the game last season, KVE White as well. Udia Kolkar, a returner to KVE Pink from 2 seasons ago. He was also on the losing City Connect team last season. He's going to be on KVE Pink. And also, if we take a look at KVE Pink, Kyle Pritchard, who has also won the game twice, will also be representing KVE Pink. Hold on, I might actually be wrong. I am wrong. Udia Kolkar is on KVE White. He is going to be playing against John Varghese, who is on KVE Pink this year. Joining a Kolkar on KVE White is going to be Noah Coyne, who has also won this game on KVE White both the past 2 years, and a newcomer to the game, Quinn Pritchard, holding on the tradition at this point of having a non-KVE player play in the scrimmage. A great opportunity for non-Kirpattyville Elite players to get their face out there, get some potential scouting in these games here. So Quinn Pritchard from Needless to Play is going to be representing in KVE White this time around. So looking like a little bit of an uneven matchup. Personally, we have two previous champions, actually 3 previous champions, as Varghese also won on KVE White 2 years ago, taking on Noah Coyne, the 2-time champion, and Udia Kolkar, who suffered an injury last season in the Black Friday Scrimmage, but has not won a game, and Quinn Pritchard, who notoriously was very bad in his debut against Kirpattyville Elite on Needless to Play 2 years ago. So it's going to be an interesting matchup, but it looks like Brennan Kirkpatrick is going to be leading KVE Pink to a victory. We will see what happens. We'll see if someone steps up on KVE White. But for now, let's get into the game here. As Big Time Rush comes to an end, we're going to bring up the first quarter and see what's happening here at the Pine Community Center. And here we go, starting with a tip-off from Coach Joe Baldoff, throwing the tip once again in these games. Looks like Udia Kolkar and Brennan Kirkpatrick, for the 3rd consecutive year, will be doing the tips, this time on different teams. Let's see who takes it. And Kirkpatrick takes the tip to himself. A slightly illegal play, but he's got it. He's now going to check up to Noah Coyne in the half-court game. Here we go. KVE Pink starting with the ball. John Varghese bringing up the ball. First possession of the game, fully led by Varghese. And Varghese turns the ball over as Coyne tips the ball away from him. Now KVE White with the opportunity to get the first points on the board. A Kolkar sets a screen on Pritchard. Coyne refuses to use it. And Quinn Pritchard with the ball at the top of the key, passes it to Noah Coyne. He goes a little wild. He comes inside, cuts inside, shoots the ball as a layup, misses, but gets his own rebound. Noah Coyne's got the first 2 points on the board for KVE White. And actually, because we're playing a 1s and 2s game, it's going to be a 1-point lead for KVE White. And as KVE Pink turns the ball over again, Coyne has the ball, gets it to Quinn Pritchard. He's guarded by Varghese, and he goes out to the left side of the arc to Coyne, who gets it inside, but Varghese steals it. He goes out of bounds. And Brennan Kirkpatrick going to work on Udia Kolkar. Passes it out to Varghese at the top of the key. He's coming in on the right side, guarded by Coin. He gets past Coin, goes in for a layup, but misses over Quinn Pritchard. Pritchard trying to get the ball out now. He does have to take it out to the three-point line in this game. And the first three-point shot is shot by Coin, who airballs it. Brennan Kirkpatrick gets the rebound, goes in himself, and he gets his first point over Coin. It's 1-1. And Udia Kolkar bringing up the ball. He shoots a three, and he's off the mark. It's rebounded by Kirkpatrick. Udia Kolkar, notoriously not one of the better shooters on this team, but that was a good first attempt by him as Brennan Kirkpatrick knocks down the three on the left corner. It's 3-1, KVE Pink. Coin goes in for KVE White, misses, and Kirkpatrick's got the ball. He's guarded by two defenders, and he takes it himself, airballs it from just next to the free throw line. Pritchard gets the rebound, but gets stolen by Udia Kolkar, who stops himself at the three-point line, gets it inside on a bounce pass to Coin. That's an assist for Kolkar in the second point of the game by no point. As Coin grabs a steal, he shoots his own three. It's a brick off the backboard. And here comes Brennan Kirkpatrick. He's heavily guarded by Coin, who grabs another steal. And he passes it to the other side. But Kyle Pritchard breaks up the pass to Quinn Pritchard. Gets a little bit wild there. We're going to see where the refs take it. KVE Pink regains possession. And Brennan Kirkpatrick at the three-point line, top of the key again. He nails a three. It's 5-2 KVE Pink. All points have been scored by Brennan Kirkpatrick and Noah Coin right now. Coin shoots a little bit of a wild shot. Kolkar tries to grab the rebound. It goes to Quinn Pritchard, his teammate. All three KVE White players are on the three-point line right now. They're all surrounding the perimeter as Coin cuts in and gets another bucket from just inside the free throw line. It's 5-3 KVE Pink. Brennan Kirkpatrick with a nice find to Kyle Pritchard, who scores for the first time in his Black Friday Scrimmage career. Udia Kolkar shoots a long three. It's good. It's 6-5. We're going to pause the game real quick as we go to a timeout, because it would appear that I do not know what the teams are on my board here. So that was a two-pointer by Udia Kolkar. It's now 6-5 KVE Pink. We're going to bring it back real quick. Kirkpatrick cuts inside just in front of the free throw line, and he knocks that down. It's 7-5. Quinn Pritchard trying to make a decision. He tries to go in on his brother, but ends up having to pass it out to Noah Coin. He's heavily guarded by Varghese. We can hear a Kolkar calling for the ball, and as Kirkpatrick gets the rebound, Kolkar's frustration is obvious. Kirkpatrick finds John Varghese under the rim, but Varghese can't convert. And Kolkar goes for another three. It's off, but Coin gets the rebound, misses the second chance opportunity. He's heavily guarding Kirkpatrick. He tips it out of bounds and gains possession. Looks like it was off Kirkpatrick. Coin into Pritchard. Pritchard trying to do spin moves on Varghese, and he misses. Rebounded by Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick cuts in on the right side, gets stopped by Quinn Pritchard, and is forced out to the perimeter again. Kyle Pritchard sets a nice pick there, but Kirkpatrick can't take advantage and misses. Quinn Pritchard with the ball. He's trying to go in on the left, despite dribbling with his right hand. He passes in on the right corner to Noah Coin, who misses again. A Kolkar upset with that, not playing defense, and Kirkpatrick gets an open look but misses. A Kolkar now stuck at the perimeter, passes it in to Noah Coin, who passes it right back to a Kolkar under the rim, but he's heavily guarded by Pritchard and Kirkpatrick. Coin out the top of the key, a little bit to the right. Bricks a 3, and the Kolkar's really mad. He's really mad now, folks. John Varghese going in himself. He's trying to do it all himself. He shoots over Quinn Pritchard, misses. Udia Kolkar grabs the rebound, and he shoots the 3. Kyle Pritchard doesn't even worry about him. It's close, but Kolkar is off the mark. And a little bit of a slow post-up by Noah Coyne gets tipped away by Varghese and Kirkpatrick, but Quinn Pritchard able to grab it before it goes out of bounds. Quinn Pritchard without much ball handling ability, but he's been able to control the pace a little bit for KVE White when Noah Coyne hasn't had the ball. Speaking of Noah Coyne, he's now taking it. He's in a triple threat position, and he gets past Varghese, but bricks it off the bottom of the rim. Goes up again after getting his rebound and misses. Brennan Kirkpatrick on the right corner shoots a 3, and it's an air ball. And it looks like it's off on Coyne trying to get the rebound. Oh, it's not. Noah Coyne regains possession. A little bit of a confusing choice again by the refs, but Noah Coyne drives in himself and scores to tie the game up. He's got 4 in the game. A brick by Kirkpatrick, but Varghese tries to rebound it. Nevertheless, Noah Coyne regains possession. He hits it out to a Kolkar, who shoots it, bricks a really funky-looking layup. Underhanded layup. It looked like it was about to be smooth, and then he just chucked it off the backboard. Now, with 5 seconds remaining, Kyle Pritchard passes it to Brennan Kirkpatrick, who gets it to Varghese to score to end the quarter. So that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Let's take a little bit of a break here. Let's check in with how we're doing. Now, obviously, it's a close game, 7-6 here, KVE Pink, but looking like KVE Pink is a lot more of a coherent team, which was absolutely expected. But one thing to note, the absolutely surprising start for Quinn Pritchard. He does not have any points on the board. He's the only player without points on the board, but he is holding things together on KVE White, who has lost significant players in Ryan Conley from last year, in Brennan Kirkpatrick from last year. Quinn Pritchard has been able to hold it down, again, like I said earlier, a little bit of a secondary ball handler whenever Noah Coyne doesn't have the ball, and despite his poor ball handling abilities, he hasn't really been stripped much in this game so far. So he's a good leader type to kind of hold the thing together, but on the same breath, Udia Kolkar kind of calling some chemistry issues into question, clearly getting upset with Noah Coyne early on in this game, but he did hit a 3-pointer, one of 2 3-pointers hit in this game. He hit 1, and Brennan Kirkpatrick hit 1. Kirkpatrick has 6 points, Kyle Pritchard with 1, John Varghese with 1. It is 8-6 KVE Pink right now. 2-point lead for them over KVE White. So let's jump into the second quarter as we see the refs getting ready for that. Let's see if we can get access to the second quarter footage. And are we back at Pine Community Center? I'm getting word that we are in fact back at Pine Community Center. KVE White will have the ball. Looks like Udia Kolkar is going to take the ball up, despite the ball handling responsibilities, point guard responsibilities, being previously taken by Noah Coyne in this game. Looks like Udia Kolkar is going to take over. So let's see what can happen. It's a 2-point game at the start of the second quarter. Let's get going at Pine Community Center again. Looks like there's a little bit of a hold-up on the court here. But we check in. Kyle Pritchard giving a Kolkar room. He shoots it at the top of the key. He misses it. It goes way out. And Quinn Pritchard chases down that rebound. Gives it in to Noah Coyne on the right corner, who tries to find Udi and does. Udia Kolkar with a little bit of a high dribble, trying to post up. Passes it to Quinn Pritchard, who misses off the rim. Noah Coyne stuck again on the right corner. Can't dribble. He passes under the rim to a Kolkar, who passes back to Pritchard. Coyne tries to pass back to Pritchard, but Varghese grabs a steal. Varghese drives in, and he misses. But Brennan Kirkpatrick gets the second chance opportunity, and it's 9-6 KVE Pink. A miss by a Kolkar, rebounded by Coin. Coin gets his 5th point of the game. It's 9-7 after a little bit of a lazy possession there. It looks like our cameras are getting slightly better. Brennan Kirkpatrick driving towards the right side on a Kolkar. The Kolkar is doing a little bit of hand checking, grabbing Kirkpatrick's left arm as he dribbles with his right. And it looks like it might end in a turnover, but Brennan Kirkpatrick's smart enough to keep things together. He shoots a 3 right at the top of the key, and he misses. Kyle Pritchard tries to catch it with one hand for some reason and doesn't. So instead, Noah Coyne gets it in his right corner. Udia Kolkar at the top of the key, passes it to the left inside to Quinn Pritchard, who airballs it. Noah Coyne and Kirkpatrick wrestle for it. We're going to see who regains possession on this one.
He said record the whole thing, so I'm going to record the whole thing.
Noah Coyne on the left, drives into the left, and he gets it in over Kirkpatrick. Noah Coyne is really lighting it up in this game right now. It's 9-8. KVE Pink still with the lead, but a lot of hopeful looks from Noah Coyne right now. The real stars of this game, Brennan Kirkpatrick and Noah Coyne. Brennan hits a 3 at the top of the key after the check-in. He's got 9. His team's got 11. It's 11-8. KVE Pink. And the teams are discussing the score right now. But we know what it is here at the PCC. Joe Baldoff coming in to discuss with his team. And Kolkar gets the ball. He tries to match Brennan Kirkpatrick, misses that 3. Brennan Kirkpatrick drives in with the layup and misses. Looks like it's off Kirkpatrick, though. He goes for a ball don't lie and misses. And I think that is the right call. It looked pretty obvious that it was off of Kirkpatrick there. Seemed like one that the refs could have actually figured out. And now Quinn Pritchard starting with the ball. He passes it into a Kolkar, who had a wide open look but passes it back to Coyne for some reason. He bricks it from the free throw line. Kyle Pritchard looking to get a 3-second violation. He's just sitting there clapping his hands, and Brennan Kirkpatrick takes the look off the left side. It's missed and rebounded by a standing Quinn Pritchard. Quinn Pritchard off the left corner. He stops his dribble, passes it into Coyne. Kirkpatrick reads the pass, breaks it up, but it looks like it might be going off Kirkpatrick here. No, they're actually going to call that off on Coyne. And Kirkpatrick regains possession for KVE Pink. A little bit of a funky pass around Udia Kolkar gets stolen by Noah Coyne. Noah Coyne guarded by both Kirkpatrick and Varghese. Udia Kolkar is wide open at the top of the key, but he can't get the pass in, and Kyle Pritchard steals it off the lollipop pass by Coyne. Brennan Kirkpatrick wastes the turnover by bricking a 3. Quinn Pritchard out to Coyne, who throws up a little bit of a wild, deep layup, but he avenges himself by getting a really impressive steal on Coyne, or on Kirkpatrick rather. Coyne drives in on the right side. He's guarded by 2 defenders once again. They have a clear game plan on KVE Pink's defense, and it involves leaving Udia Kolkar wide open. He shoots a 3 off the left side, and it banks in. That's a second 3-pointer for Udia Kolkar. Impressive. It's 11-10, still KVE Pink lead, but KVE White not going away. A wide open Varghese goes right into the middle and is now on the left side block and shoots and bricks it off the backboard. Brennan Kirkpatrick with the rebound, a little bit of help from Pritchard on that rebound, tipping it to Kirkpatrick. And Kirkpatrick is the first to hit double digits in the game. He's got 10. It's 12-10 KVE Pink. Quinn Pritchard starting the ball up. And Varghese not pressuring him. Gonna let Quinn Pritchard go to work. Now on Kirkpatrick after the switch. And he passes it to Akolkar. He shoots a really deep three and completely misses that. Pritchard is laughing at him. A little bit of a potential technical foul there, but Pritchard gets away with it after laughing in the face of his opponent. A couple of changes in possession, and a nice play leads to a Brennan Kirkpatrick right side layup. It's 13-10, and that lowered deficit brought by a three-pointer from Akolkar goes away. Quinn Pritchard shoots the three, gets rebounded by Noah Coyne, who throws it out of bounds. White does get the possession. Noah Coyne misses the turnaround layup. And Brennan Kirkpatrick bringing it in himself. He airballs it from inside the paint. And John Varghese blocked on the layup, but shoots a three, and it's good. What a shot by Varghese. His first three. It's 15-10. Reminder that Brennan Kirkpatrick has 11. Kyle Pritchard has 1, and John Varghese has 3. Akolkar going to work. Passes it inside to Quinn Pritchard in the paint. But he chases down the rebound, shoots a three. It misses off the side of the backboard. But they're going to keep that in play and not call that out of bounds. Brennan Kirkpatrick shoots from on the free throw line, and it's good from the middle. That's 12 points for Kirkpatrick, 16-10. Quinn Pritchard, he's guarded by Kirkpatrick, finds Coyne right next to him. What a pass by Quinn Pritchard, a nice assist there. As Noah Coyne gets his 7th point of the game. It's 16-11 KVE Pink. Brennan Kirkpatrick bringing the ball up around Coyne, who is guarding him very heavily. Coyne tries to steal on the right side, or on his right side, and Brennan takes it to his own right and gets his 13th point of the game. 17-11. Quinn Pritchard shoots a three again. It is a terrible miss, and it almost goes right into the face of Kirkpatrick, but it's bounced up. Now Varghese with the ball. He's being chased down by Coyne. Looks like Coyne is playing a little bit of a ball hawk position in this game. He's just chasing whoever has the ball. He does force the turnover, and Udi Akolkar is bringing the ball up now. Looks like they're going to play a little bit of a left side offense as Coyne and Pritchard are both lined up on the left side, but Akolkar takes it himself, airballs a three entirely. What an awful shot by Akolkar. Some poor decision-making by these KVE White players. Seems like they're still in the game, but their heads aren't. After Akolkar tries to force the steal, it's going to be a regained possession for KVE Pink. And Akolkar and Kyle Pritchard falls to the floor. Nobody saw that. Pritchard is down. Pritchard is way down. He's asking help from his own teammate, or his opponent rather. But brother Quinn Pritchard helps him up. Here comes a random guy in a suit jacket calling for a pick. Anyway, back to our game. Noah Coyne crossing up Kyle Pritchard, but he can't get around him. The big body of Pritchard is proving difficult for Coyne, so he passes it out to Akolkar. Passes it back into Coyne off the right side around Brennan. He's trying to move his feet, and he looks like he's pivoting a little too much, but the refs don't call anything. Bounce pass to Quinn Pritchard. Out to a Kolkar who shoots that three, and it's off the mark by a pretty significant margin. And Brendan Kirkpatrick shoots a three from the right corner. It's good. It's 19-11. Udia Kolkar drives in. It gets poked away, but he regains possession. Now Varghese guarding him instead of Kirkpatrick. Should be an easier ask for Kolkar. Coin is setting the pick, bringing all the defenders there, but instead Kolkar does not try to use that. Gets it back to Coin. Coin is on the left side of the rim, and he bounces it. It's off the mark, but we've seen him make plenty of those today. Brendan Kirkpatrick. He's going around. And John Varghese is open at the three-point line, but Brennan takes it himself off the backboard for the 20th point of KVE White's game, or KVE Pink's game, rather. That's 16 for Brennan Kirkpatrick. This is certainly a thriller if you're a KVE Pink fan, wanting to get some revenge from the past Black Friday Scrimmage, where Brendan Kirkpatrick was on the winning end of that, making the game winner over Amit Papal. But that history clearly has not gone away, and Quinn Pritchard knocks down his first point of the game. It's 20-12. Nice little look from Pritchard there off the right side of the free throw line. A little bit of a corner shot. Might have been playing some around the world before the game to prep for that shot exactly, and it worked perfectly. Nothing but net. Kirkpatrick is trying to get around to Kolkar. He throws a really intense pass up to the head of Kyle Pritchard, and Pritchard again tries to catch that with one hand. He's refusing to try to catch the balls, whether that's a rebound or a pass, with two hands, so he pokes that away. No Coin now coming in on Braden Kirkpatrick. He fakes right, goes left, misses off the front of the rim. John Varghese with the rebound, poked away by Quinn Pritchard. Back to Brendan Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick being heavily guarded by Coin on his right side. Dribbles that out of bounds. But they're going to say Coin poked that out.
Seconds left on the clock.
So Kirkpatrick wasting time at the top of the key. John Varghese calls for the pass. And he finds himself open after Udia Kolkar switches defenders, leaving the wide open Varghese. But they're just wasting time as Varghese gets in line to shoot a three, which is an air ball and out of bounds. We've got just under 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Udia Kolkar now lining his team up for a right side offense. And he throws it off Pritchard to shoot his own and misses it from inside the three-point line on the left. Brendan Kirkpatrick gets a left side corner shot, knocks it down. That's 18 points for Brendan Kirkpatrick. It's 22-12. And that's going to be halftime here at the PCC. It's going to be a fascinating one here indeed as we prepare for our halftime festivities here. Let's take a look. Try to get to the next clip, the third quarter. But before we go to the second half, let's take a little bit of a halftime break. Let's check in with the statistics here. Now, granted, we have not finalized these stats, so these could be a little bit off. But right now in the first half, it looks like Brendan Kirkpatrick has 18. The second highest scorer is Noah Coin on KVE White. He's got 7. Meanwhile, John Varghese with 3. Udia Kolkar knocked down 2 threes after several three-point attempts. So he's got 4, and Kyle and Quinn Pritchard each have 1. So that's going to lead to a 22-12 score entering the half. We really need someone to heat up for KVE White that is not named Noah Coyne. Noah Coyne was able to keep the game close in the first quarter, but in the second quarter, he kind of cooled off a little bit, didn't score as much himself, and that led to KVE Pink taking that run, which is now a 10-point lead for KVE Pink. 22-12. We're going to see if Brennan Kirkpatrick cools off at any time, but he's hit 3 or 4 threes already in this game, and he's actually been finding his teammates in good situations as well, finding Kyle Pritchard early on right under the rim, who knocked that in for his first Black Friday scrimmage point in his career. John Varghese, back after not playing in last season's Black Friday scrimmage, he's hit a three-pointer, and he's also found his own shot from inside. So he's got 3 points. He's just 1 point shy of his 4 points in the first Black Friday scrimmage, but obviously that was a 2s and 3s game. This is a 1s and 2s game, and that's going to mean that Varghese should have 5 if this was 2s and 3s. So he's actually been performing a little bit better offensively with a strong teammate like Brennan Kirkpatrick, improved from the last 2 years, giving him the ball. So it's going to be interesting to keep watching this, but so far pretty good play all around from our Kirpattyville Elite squad. So we're going to head into the second half, and we're going to see what's going on at the Pine Community Center. And of course, Brennan Kirkpatrick won the tip, so Rudy Kolkar gets the second and third quarters for KVE White. And Kolkar shoots a 3 and misses it. It's a complete brick. It goes out of bounds on a Kolkar. A Kolkar runs into Joe Baldoff there. He looks a little bit embarrassed. Might give him the chance to have a little bit of a heat check after that, a little bit of an embarrassing moment. But he's back playing lockdown defense, and John Varghese with the ball gets it back to Kirkpatrick. And Kolkar still guarding Kirkpatrick heavily. Looks like a little bit of a change in the game plan after halftime, that now a Kolkar is guarding Kirkpatrick. We did not see much defensive efforts from a Kolkar in the first quarter or the second quarter. But now, in the second half, early on, it looks like he's doing his best to keep Kirkpatrick on lockdown. He steals the ball that was going to Kirkpatrick from John Varghese, so it looks like it's working so far. Noah Coyne going to work, and he turns around inside to shoot it over his head. Kolkar gets the rebound, tipped away by Kirkpatrick, back up by Coyne. Another rebound by Coyne. He shoots from just next to the free throw line and misses entirely. Kyle Pritchard with the rebound. John Varghese, he's wide open on the right side, but he shoots, and it works. It's a bank right from inside the free throw line. That's going to be the 4th point for John Varghese, and it's 23-12 KVE Pink. Rudy Kolkar shoots that 3. He was left wide open for a reason. Goes right back to Quinn Pritchard to airballs it. Rudy Kolkar last season hit 2 threes and nothing else in the Black Friday scrimmage, and right now he has 2 threes and nothing else. And Brennan Kirkpatrick scores on a Kolkar for his 19th point of the game. It's 24-12. KVE Pink has a double the score of KVE White. I guess that's what happens when you take off the best players from KVE Pink, switch teams, and now KVE Pink is doing pretty well because they're going against a KVE White team that is in shambles. As Rudy Kolkar breaks it off the backboard. Quinn Pritchard posting up on Varghese, who's using his body more than his hands. Rudy Kolkar bricks a long 2 from the right side. We've got a high-tempo offense going right now at the PCC. Brennan Kirkpatrick coming in off the left side. He's guarded heavily by Noah Coyne. He kicks that back to John Varghese as Kyle Pritchard stands wide open, but going to work is John Varghese. He finds Kirkpatrick again, but a Kolkar is there to guard him as he gets hit in the back with a basketball from another game. A Kolkar holding his head, it looked like it went off his back, but he's holding his head in agony. We're going to see if he can continue the game. Coach Joe coming out to check on his players. Because, again, even though he is not necessarily a coach of either one of these teams, he is a coach on Kirpattyville Elite as a whole. This is an inter-squad scrimmage. But a Kolkar is back on the court. He's fine. He just guarded Brennan Kirkpatrick because he missed a wild hook shot from the right wing. A Kolkar and Quinn Pritchard do a little bit of a two-man action, but the Kolkar is too short to finish. Gets right under the rim. And Quinn Pritchard stopping play there to dribble a basket, soccer ball looking thing. Checks it up to his brother. He stops his dribble before making a decision. And Brennan Kirkpatrick was able to chase down the ball that was going to Noah Coyne because of that.
I ran into the wall.
John Varghese wide open on the left side and makes the layup. That's 5 points for John Varghese. It's 25-12, KVE Pink. Note that none of these three players on KVE Pink have ever played for a team that is not KVE White in the Black Friday Scrimmage. So even though KVE Pink may get the victory today, without leaders like Matthew Carper, Corey Moore, Amit Fapal, this is not the same KVE Pink team. They have a win on paper, but they're still looking for a win in spirit, regardless of the outcome of this game. Noah Coyne is trying to lead this KVE White team, or what's left of it, to a victory, but they're down by 13. Not much scoring from either team here in the third quarter. Kyle Pritchard comes inside around Quinn Pritchard. He does it himself. What a play by Kyle Pritchard. An incredible layup. It's 26-12. We don't see Pritchard make plays like that very often. He did a nice little spin move on his brother, and he's really happy about that one. But he leaves a Kolkar wide open right after the play. He knocks down a three. Kolkar has 6. It's 26-14. Kind of spoiling the moment of Kyle Pritchard there. But Pritchard's still smiling, still laughing, still stretching. And Brennan Kirkpatrick going in on the Kolkar. It's kind of grabbing his shoulders there. And he's just off the mark. He rolls around the rim a little bit. A little bit of kickball play there from Coyne and Kolkar and Pritchard.
Mind games.
And it leads to KVE Pink possession. Cameraman's laughing. Not sure who the cameraman is. Sounds like he's 11. That's fine. You know, we like getting the youth involved in basketball here at the PCC. Oh, it goes through the legs of Pritchard. Pritchard out of bounds. He tries to dribble that, but it dribbles it through his legs. What a play by Kyle Pritchard. Goes out of bounds. Rudy of Kolkar with the ball. He shoots that three. It's off the mark. Noah Coyne, off the shoe. Here's Patrick. Regains possession. And Brennan Kirkpatrick shoots that three from the top of the key. It's banked in. He saw Udi Kolkar do it. He wanted to do it himself. He's got 21 points in the game. It's 28-14. Back to double the score for KVE Pink. Udi Kolkar seems to be asking if that was a 1-point shot or a 2-point shot. Maybe he's confused about how scoring works, but he knows that 2 is more than 1, so he shoots a 3 himself, swishes that. It's 8 points for Udi Kolkar. He's now the leading scorer on KVE Pink, or KVE White, rather. So used to him being in that KVE Pink uniform. So used to KVE Pink losing as well. Brennan Kirkpatrick with the ball, shoots that three. It's off the mark. They tried to do a little bit of a back and forth, him and Nicole Carr, but he misses that one. And now Noah Coyne at the top of the key going around Varghese. We got a nice little camera angle from that look, and he comes in off the left side. Nice play by Noah Coyne. Does it himself, gets 8 points on the board. He's got 28-17 lead for KVE Pink. That's less than it was before. Brennan Kirkpatrick coming in off the right side. He goes in for a layup, and it's good. A little bit of a one-handed hook shot from away from the rim. Might not have even been in the paint there. It's 22 points for Brennan Kirkpatrick, 29 for KVE Pink, 17 for KVE White. Noah Coyne goes again himself, but he's a little bit too much on that shot. And he goes off the backboard on the left side. John Varghese. Passes out. Tipped away. Not sure where possession is going to go. Looks like it's going to be KVE White ball. Rudy Akolkar, off the pass from Quinn Pritchard, chooses to shoot that. He's got 10. Rudy Akolkar is heating up in the second half. It's 29-19. Back to a 10-point lead for KVE Pink. There could be some hope as Brennan Kirkpatrick misses off the right side of the rim. Three.
I don't want it.
So KVE White back with possession. A little bit of hope here for Coyne and crew. Or should I say Akolkar and crew? He is now the leading scorer after shooting nothing but threes. Noah Coyne still taking the ball up for KVE White. Oh, what in the world? Like an offensive tackle position there from Rudy Akolkar, trying to block Brennan Kirkpatrick on the right side and make him lose the ball, trying to run into him. That was a little bit of a wild play. Led to nothing.
How are we doing for time?
And right off the check, Noah Coyne tries to make a play, but he dribbles it off his own foot and he goes out of bounds.
On the pickleball court.
Cameraman's dying.
That wasn't a sneeze, but thanks.
Balled off, incorrectly identifying that as a sneeze. It's off the foot of Brennan Kirkpatrick on the check. Quinn Pritchard thought it was a live ball, but it's not. Brennan Kirkpatrick misses on an air ball. He went for the turnaround shot there from inside the free throw line. And he went over his head with that shot on the release, similar to what Noah Coyne typically does. And there goes Akolkar. He can't find a good position under the rim after a good pass by Coyne. But he does this time and shoots and misses. Nice contest there by Kyle Pritchard. Shot by Brennan Kirkpatrick, and Quinn Pritchard can't quite get the rebound, but he tips it to Coyne, who passes it right to Varghese. Akolkar's upset, not playing defense. Varghese shoots the shot, and there goes Brennan Kirkpatrick on the putback. 23 points for Brennan Kirkpatrick. It's 30-19. Rudy Akolkar slowing the pace down for KVE White. Shoots that three, maybe gives some time, and he banks it in again. That's 12 points for Rudy Akolkar. This is the best we've seen him shoot. His percentage is slowly getting better and better after a lot of misses in the first half. He's finally found his stride. And that's going to be close to the end of the third quarter. Just under a minute remaining. Kirkpatrick shoots that three from the top of the key, and it's off the mark, off the back of the rim. John Varghese jumps real high for the rebound, but he's not quite in position for it. Quinn Pritchard shoots a 3 off the right corner and air balls. Pritchard hasn't taken a lot of shots today. Brennan Kirkpatrick has, and he misses that one. Kolkar's tight defense causes Varghese to dribble out of bounds. And no Coin now checking the ball up with 10 seconds remaining. Udi Kolkar, and it's a complete brick off the back of the backboard. Quinn Pritchard tries to get it back up, and he's off the backboard. Brennan Kirkpatrick shoots a 3, and it's an air ball. And that's going to be the third quarter. And it looks like we're going to go right back in to the fourth quarter. Right into the fourth quarter here. See what's going on at the PCC. It's 30-21, just under a 10-point game. A little bit of a comeback there for KVE Pink after, or for KVE White after losing hope. But now KVE Pink will start off with possession. Kolkar is playing really tight defense on Brennan Kirkpatrick. It's making things difficult for him. Even though he had a little bit of a wide open look at the hoop, that intense pressure on the other side of his body has a little bit of a miss. That's some tight defense by Udi Kolkar. Way to disrupt the player, even if you're not disrupting the ball necessarily.
Sorry, ignore all of the parents walking.
Coin passes it to a Kolkar who catches it in the air and shoots it at the same time. What a choice by a Kolkar, who's now guarding Varghese. He tries to hip check him a little bit, but Varghese finds Kirkpatrick for a good look. Kyle Pritchard throws it off the backboard, trying to pad his rebound stats, but doesn't get his own rebound. Udi Kolkar with a deep 3. It's a brick, and it's into Kirkpatrick. John Varghese right under the rim over Quinn Pritchard. He takes his time, and he finds it easy. It's 31-21, back to a 10-point lead for KVE Pink. No Coin, taking in slow. He's back to Kirkpatrick and the hoop, and he gets a nice look when he speeds up the pace. No Coin is a nice ISO player because he really can control the pace of the game. He can go slow, he can go fast, and he switches between the two very easy. He's a very explosive player on that front. So, nice look from Coin there. KVE White back with possession. Coin finds a Kolkar right under the rim. And a Kolkar, a little bit of a scary look. Didn't want to use the backboard, but he does make one from right next to the basket. That's 13 points for Udi Kolkar, who's made 6 threes in the game. It's 31-23. Brennan Kirkpatrick misses Kyle Pritchard with a rebound. He could have gone right back up with it, but he passed it out to Kirkpatrick, who gets tipped away by no point. Quinn Pritchard passes it to a Kolkar, who passes it back to Coin. Quinn Pritchard is in front of Kyle Pritchard, right next to the basket. Oh, he throws it off the front of the rim. It fires back to Noah Coin at the three-point line, who's using his pivot foot sparingly. And a Kolkar, nice spin move to bank that in from inside. A Kolkar now with 2 mid-range shots, or at least close shots. It's 31-24. And KVE Pink is going to call a timeout after a few quick baskets there. We had a quick basket by Noah Coin and 2 quick baskets from Udi Kolkar inside. Looks like a little bit of a shift that Kolkar's not shooting so many threes, but he's instead trying to take down the lead one by one from inside. Oh, and Kirkpatrick gets away with that. No travel called, but ball don't lie. So that's a miss off the front of the rim. Kyle Pritchard had it, and he passed it back out to the three-point line to John Varghese, who gets it back to Brennan Kirkpatrick to reset the play. Kirkpatrick misses it, a little bit of a loop around the rim there. And now all 3 KVE White players are on the perimeter as a Kolkar cuts inside.
Do it, buddy.
No Coin trying to do it himself. He's blocked by Kirkpatrick and rebounded by Kyle Pritchard. Brennan Kirkpatrick over a Kolkar, misses again. And Kirkpatrick has started to cool down after an incredibly hot first half. Looks like KVE Pink can't really find their stride after getting a nice lead early. Joe needs a bottle of water. I need a bottle of water. Brought to you by Kirkland.
It's exhilarating work watching them.
Exhilarating work, exhilarating water. And Brennan Kirkpatrick with the ball, looping around, makes space for himself, but misses off the front of the rim. A nice rebound by John Varghese. Kirkpatrick is being left wide open. Kolkar chooses way too late to come in and guard him, but it's all right because Kirkpatrick misses.
Sorry, the scare tactics.
And Quinn Pritchard comes in on the left side. He can't dribble with his left hand, but he wants to go left. That's a little bit of a limiting factor for Quinn Pritchard, that it does not seem he knows how to dribble with his left hand at all. That's totally up and down by a Kolkar, and KVE Pink regains possession. And John Varghese goes around Coyne, who's not really guarding him. He knows that Quinn Pritchard is waiting for him. And Quinn Pritchard tries to pass it to Coyne, but stolen by Kirkpatrick. A little bit of miscommunication by Quinn Pritchard. He's a little flustered for the first time this game, but he's right back down to a chill situation. And the time is not going right now. Kirkpatrick passes that for the chip. And broken away by Udia Kolkar. I think KVE Pink is going to regain possession on that one. But with a 7-point lead in KVE Pink's favor, potentially KVE White will grab that possession. And Noah Coyne gets the ball after it hits the chest of Quinn Pritchard. Oh, and Quinn Pritchard cutting inside. He gets the ball from Coyne. He finds a Kolkar, a little bit of a wild pass, and Kolkar is forced to back up. He shoots a three right in the face of Kirkpatrick. It's missed, and Quinn Pritchard gets the rebound, passes it up to himself in the form of a shot. Kyle Pritchard's hands are not up on that possession. They're out, trying to do a Kolkar move of disrupting the player rather than disrupting their abilities with the ball. Quinn Pritchard regains possession, misses. And it looks like they're going to have a Kolkar check the ball up after a little bit of a jump ball choice by the refs.
I feel like I need to go to court to test as a witness.
And a miss by Udia Kolkar, but an understandable shot. They're just trying to get some looks here, and Kolkar does have 6 made threes in the game. Kirkpatrick upset with himself. Looks like he might be on a little bit of a downward trajectory as he's finally getting upset with his own play. And Noah Coyne continues to impress. He's not the highest scorer on the board. He's got 10, and Udia Kolkar's got 14 on his team, but he's very much so leading this team because he can make shots for himself, you know. Coyne at the spring scrimmage 2 years ago, we saw him making plenty of threes, shooting a lot of threes, but now he's really changed his play style where now he can kind of choose the shots he wants to take. He cuts inside around any defender, including Brennan Kirkpatrick. And he finds Quinn Pritchard easily on the three-point line, tries to make a shot, and he creates space easily, trips up defender John Varghese so that Udia Kolkar is wide open for that shot. He distracts John Varghese. Again, I think that's a great play by Coyne. But Kolkar is credited, of course, with the shot.
Either 24
Great
or 25.
point by a Kolkar. It's 31-26, and he misses the three. And the Kolkar wide open, shoots again. He takes a lot of time, but maybe he should have taken less. Quinn Pritchard gets the rebound, and Kolkar trying again, but this time Brennan Kirkpatrick won't let him. He passes it to Pritchard. It's stolen by Varghese. Varghese goes around the pick of Kirkpatrick, and Kirkpatrick gets stopped pretty clearly by Quinn Pritchard and is forced to travel. Wow, Noah Coyne scores again, 11 points. It's 31-27 on the unconfirmed scoreboard. We're not getting word from down there what the score is. But on our tracker up here in the booth, it's 31-27, KVE Pink. They need to make something happen, and Brennan Kirkpatrick tries to. He gets it over Coin. Nice lay in there. That's 24 points for Brennan Kirkpatrick. It's 32-27 KVE Pink. 2 minutes, 18 seconds remaining in the game. A Kolkar shoots a 3, and it's rims out. But that's a great look by a Kolkar. John Varghese, he fakes a 3 a little bit, gets it inside to Kyle Pritchard, who does a nice handoff to Kyle Pritchard, or to Brennan Kirkpatrick. But Kyle Pritchard now talking with his teammate. John Varghese is very proud of the play that was just made. It's 25 points for Brennan Kirkpatrick, 33 for KVE Pink as a team. It's 33-27, back into a 6-point lead. Quinn Pritchard coming in off the left side, but again with his right hand. So we know he can't dribble with his left. He gets breaking up by John Varghese, but back to Kolkar. It's off the rim a few times. It could have gone in there, but he didn't. But Kolkar is too upset with himself to play defense. And now John Varghese is left wide open right next to the rim. And, you know, that's a good look for John Varghese. We've seen that several times in the game where Kolkar will allow something to happen offensively, really mess with his head on the defensive side of the ball. Noah Coyne, as the leader of the team, doesn't really have that problem. But he doesn't necessarily have the three-point shooting or the defensive prowess that Kolkar has in terms of pressure. Coyne, obviously, the best at stealing in KVE in general, but he doesn't necessarily have the same prowess in terms of his presence. He's not as big of a presence. He can't necessarily threaten players like Brennan Kirkpatrick the way a Kolkar can. But a Kolkar loses stamina quickly, and he gets in his own head. But he's giving himself some time to cool off before he checks it back to Kirkpatrick. And John Varghese was the target. Quinn Pritchard was the receiver. He tips it to Noah Coyne. Oh, and John Varghese stealing that ball from Noah Coyne, but it's a failed attempt. It goes just right out of bounds, and Noah Coyne's not worried about it at all. He takes it up, and he's good to play on Kirkpatrick, and he misses. And Kyle Pritchard grabbing that rebound, but tips it to John Varghese. And John Varghese goes around Pritchard to get a nice look, but he gets met by 3 KVE White defenders. Brennan Kirkpatrick getting his own shot there. It's 35-27. Not much there to say. I mean, that's just a Brennan Kirkpatrick play. Udia Kolkar goes for a long 2, and it does not work. By long 2, I mean a long 2-pointer in terms of 1s and 2s. That was a 3-point shot, but it would have only given him 2 points. There's a deep 3 there by Kolkar. He missed. Kyle Pritchard now playing point guard. And, you know, when that's the case, that means KVE Pink has gotten really cocky. Kyle Pritchard trying to be the leader here, trying to be the point guard, and on his first attempt, he passes it right to Noah Coyne. And Coyne finds a Kolkar on the left wing, shoots and misses. Brennan Kirkpatrick drives it on the right, and it looks like this game is just dying down. KVE White was coming back for a little bit, but Brennan Kirkpatrick has brought the lead back up to 9 for Pink. Udia Kolkar shooting 3s now just to end the game. He's just shooting a lot of 3s to kind of stop the momentum. It's just not working. Noah Coyne has the ball. He's going to try to make something work, and he does. That's a great play by Noah Coyne. One of the best we've seen. This has been a really great show for Noah Coyne in terms of highlights. Since he doesn't have Brennan Kirkpatrick with him, we've seen what he can do as the guy on a team. And honestly, I think he's played great. Also, I think John Varghese has played great as a second option alongside Brennan Kirkpatrick. It's now 37-28 KVE Pink. But Kirkpatrick now probably going to look to John Varghese more so in the future, in future matchups for Kirpattyville Elite, as he's proven himself. 8 points here today on 1s and 2s. He's been a good second option. Kyle Pritchard has even scored twice this game. I mean, Kirkpatrick might want to give those guys some more looks in future matchups here. But, of course, he did do the heavy lifting. He's got 27 points. And that pass goes to Kyle Pritchard, who gets it to Udi. And it's out of bounds to end the game. And that's going to be it here from the Pine Community Center. Let's make sure we don't have anything else. But, yep, they just let time wind down there. That's going to be 37-28 final. What a show from Brennan Kirkpatrick, 27 points. What a show from Udi Akolkar, 6 made threes, 3 shots inside, that gives him 15. Noah Coyne, again, no three-pointers made today, even though he's typically a sharpshooter, but he still finished with 12. That's 12 ones and twos points there, folks. So that would be 24 points. That is an amazing showing by Noah Coyne. Great job making shots for himself. We saw him do the same shot a lot of times where he was coming in and he would fake right or come around left. He had his back to the basket, and he would make decisions from there without letting defenders kind of decide for him. So he did a great job coming through contact and leading his team, but it was not enough, and KVE Pink gets its first win in Black Friday Scrimmage history. So that's all from me here in the booth, and that's going to be it for the game. Goodbye, folks.